Fish is a vital source of protein and nutrition for billions of people worldwide. It is a staple in many diets, providing essential nutrients that are hard to find in other food sources. As the global population continues to grow, so too does the demand for this valuable resource. The increasing urbanization and globalization have made fish more accessible to people in various parts of the world. Fish consumption has been steadily increasing for decades, driven by factors such as population growth, rising incomes, and increasing awareness of the health benefits of seafood. People are more informed about the positive impacts of fish on their health, leading to a surge in its popularity. This surge in demand has placed immense pressure on our oceans, leading to concerns about the sustainability of our current fishing practices. Overfishing has become a significant issue, threatening the balance of marine ecosystems. The nutritional value of fish is undeniable. It is packed with high-quality protein, essential fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals that are crucial for maintaining good health. It is a rich source of protein, essential fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals. These nutrients are vital for various bodily functions, including muscle repair, brain function, and immune system support. These nutrients are crucial for human health, particularly for brain development, heart health, and overall well-being. Regular consumption of fish can lead to a healthier lifestyle and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Moreover, fish is a significant source of income and employment for millions of people globally, particularly in coastal communities in developing countries. Fishing is not just a way of life, but a critical economic activity that supports entire communities. The fishing industry supports a vast network of fishermen, processors, distributors, and retailers, contributing significantly to economic growth and food security worldwide. This industry is a backbone for many economies, providing livelihoods and sustenance. The increasing demand for fish is not only a testament to its nutritional and economic value, but also reflects changing dietary preferences. People are becoming more health conscious and are looking for nutritious and sustainable food options. Consumers are increasingly seeking healthier and more sustainable protein sources, and seafood often fits the bill. The shift towards a healthier diet has made fish a preferred choice for many. As concerns about the environmental impact of land-based animal agriculture rise, many people are turning to fish as a more sustainable alternative. Fish farming and sustainable fishing practices are seen as solutions to reduce the environmental footprint of food production. This shift in consumer behavior further fuels the need for sustainable fishing and aquaculture practices to ensure that we can meet the growing demand for seafood without jeopardizing the health of our oceans. Sustainable practices are essential to balance the demand and the preservation of marine life. However, the sustainability of our current fishing practices is seriously in question. Overfishing and unsustainable methods are depleting fish stocks at an alarming rate. The demand for seafood has led to overfishing, where fish are harvested at rates faster than they can replenish themselves. This unsustainable practice threatens the future availability of fish. This practice has devastating consequences for marine ecosystems, depleting fish populations, disrupting food chains, and damaging habitats. The loss of biodiversity and the destruction of marine habitats are critical issues that need immediate attention. To ensure that future generations can continue to enjoy the benefits of seafood, we must adopt more sustainable fishing practices that protect marine ecosystems while meeting the world's growing appetite for fish. Conservation efforts and responsible fishing practices are crucial for the long-term sustainability of our oceans. Overfishing, the practice of harvesting fish faster than they can reproduce, poses a significant threat to the health of our oceans. This unsustainable practice has been escalating over the years, driven by increasing demand for seafood and advancements in fishing technology. When fish populations are depleted, it disrupts the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. Coral reefs, which are home to a diverse array of marine life, suffer greatly as the fish that help maintain their health disappear. Predators that rely on these fish for food must find alternative sources, potentially leading to cascading effects throughout the food web. This can cause a ripple effect, impacting species that are not directly targeted by fishing activities. This imbalance can result in the decline of other marine species, including commercially valuable ones, ultimately harming the entire ecosystem. The loss of biodiversity weakens the resilience of marine environments, making them more susceptible to other threats like climate change and pollution. The consequences of overfishing extend beyond the marine environment, impacting human communities that depend on fishing for their livelihoods. These communities often have deep cultural and historical ties to fishing, making the impact even more profound. Coastal communities, often reliant on fishing for income and food security, are particularly vulnerable to the effects of overfishing. The decline in fish stocks can lead to food shortages and increased prices, affecting the most vulnerable populations. As fish populations decline, fishermen face reduced catches, jeopardizing their income and traditional way of life. This can lead to a loss of generational knowledge and skills that have been passed down through families. This can lead to economic hardship, social unrest, and even displacement as people are forced to seek alternative sources of income. The stress on these communities can also lead to increased mental health issues and a decline in overall well-being. Furthermore, overfishing can exacerbate existing social inequalities. Those with fewer resources are less able to adapt to the changing conditions, widening the gap between different socioeconomic groups. Small-scale and artisanal fishers, who often lack the resources and technology of larger industrial fleets, are disproportionately affected by declining fish stocks. These fishers play a crucial role in local economies and food systems, yet they are often the most marginalized. They may struggle to compete for dwindling resources, further marginalizing them and threatening their cultural heritage. The loss of traditional fishing practices can lead to a homogenization of cultures and a loss of diversity in human communities. Addressing overfishing is not just about conserving marine life, it's about protecting the livelihoods and well-being of millions of people around the world. Collaborative efforts between governments, NGOs, and local communities are essential to create sustainable solutions. The consequences of overfishing are far-reaching, impacting not only marine ecosystems but also human communities and economies. The interconnectedness of these systems means that a change in one area can have significant effects elsewhere. Recognizing the interconnectedness of these systems is crucial for developing effective solutions. By understanding the complex relationships between marine life and human activities, we can create more holistic and sustainable management practices. Sustainable fishing practices, alongside responsible aquaculture and consumer choices, are essential to mitigate the negative impacts of overfishing and ensure the long-term health of our oceans and the communities that depend on them. By making informed choices and supporting sustainable practices, we can all play a part in preserving our marine resources for future generations. As the demand for seafood continues to rise, aquaculture or fish farming has emerged as a potential solution to alleviate pressure on wild fish stocks. By cultivating fish in controlled environments, aquaculture can supplement wild-caught fish and provide a more sustainable source of protein for a growing population. From freshwater ponds to open ocean cages, aquaculture takes on various forms, each with its own set of benefits and challenges. Aquaculture already plays a significant role in global seafood production, accounting for over half of the fish consumed worldwide. As technology advances and farming practices improve, aquaculture has the potential to further increase its contribution to meeting global seafood demand. By producing fish more efficiently and with a lower environmental footprint than some traditional forms of animal agriculture, aquaculture can contribute to a more sustainable food system. However, it is crucial to acknowledge that not all aquaculture practices are created equal. Some forms of aquaculture can have negative environmental impacts, such as pollution from fish waste, the use of antibiotics, and the potential for escapees to interbreed with wild populations. Therefore, it is essential to promote and adopt sustainable aquaculture practices that minimize environmental damage and ensure the long-term health of marine ecosystems. Sustainable aquaculture relies on responsible practices such as choosing appropriate species, using sustainable feed sources, minimizing waste and pollution, and preventing the spread of diseases. By implementing these practices, aquaculture can become a vital tool for meeting the world's growing demand for seafood while minimizing its impact on the environment. Sustainable fishing practices are crucial for ensuring the long-term health of our oceans and the livelihoods of those who depend on them. These practices are not just about preserving fish populations, but also about maintaining the delicate balance of marine ecosystems that support a wide range of life forms. These practices aim to minimize the environmental impact of fishing while allowing fish stocks to replenish at a rate that supports healthy populations. This involves using methods that do not harm the ocean floor or other marine habitats, ensuring that the marine environment remains vibrant and diverse. By adopting sustainable fishing practices, we can continue to enjoy the benefits of seafood without jeopardizing the health of our oceans for future generations. This means that future generations will also have the opportunity to enjoy the bounty of the sea, just as we do today. One key aspect of sustainable fishing is setting catch limits based on scientific data. These limits are crucial for ensuring that fish populations are not overexploited and can continue to thrive. By carefully monitoring fish populations and their reproductive rates, scientists can determine the maximum amount of fish that can be harvested without jeopardizing the long-term health of the stock. This scientific approach helps in making informed decisions that balance human needs with environmental sustainability. These catch limits are essential for preventing overfishing and allowing fish populations to recover. Overfishing can lead to the collapse of fish stocks, which can have severe consequences for both the environment and the communities that rely on fishing for their livelihoods. Another important aspect of sustainable fishing is reducing bycatch, the unintentional catch of non-target species. Bycatch can be a significant issue, as it often includes endangered or vulnerable species. Bycatch can include a wide range of marine life, including turtles, sharks, and seabirds, and it can have devastating consequences for these populations. Reducing bycatch is therefore a critical component of sustainable fishing practices. By using selective fishing gear and adopting fishing practices that minimize bycatch, fishermen can significantly reduce their impact on non-target species. This not only helps in preserving biodiversity but also ensures that fishing activities are more efficient and sustainable. Moreover, protecting critical marine habitats is essential for ensuring the long-term health of fish populations. These habitats provide shelter, breeding grounds, and food sources for a multitude of marine species. Areas such as coral reefs, mangroves, and seagrass beds serve as nurseries and feeding grounds for a wide variety of marine life, including commercially valuable fish species. Protecting these areas is vital for maintaining the overall health of the ocean. By establishing marine protected areas and implementing fishing practices that minimize damage to these habitats, we can help to safeguard these vital ecosystems and the species that depend on them. These efforts are crucial for the resilience of marine environments and the sustainability of our fishing practices.